So Charlie Gold is who I'm talking about today.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time!
Thank you, Grub Gang, for your continued financial support for this channel, and also for supporting the entire notagain family. It is greatly appreciated. We decided to go back and redo our very first videos because they were pretty crappy and not up to the way we do them now. When you get a chance, let us know in the comment section below what you think of it. There will be a link to the original video in the description, so you have something to compare it against. Make sure you stay to the end of the video, where I will share some final thoughts.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hello. Alright, so I was really debating whether I should make this video or not.
I'm an attention whore.
You know, for obvious reasons, the amount of hate that it will get, but furthermore, I just feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna get hate anyway. But I do still have a lot of supporters, and that's why I continue to do this. But I feel like I have the right to do this video.
Hold on here, sister. When you say supporters, don't you mean your meal ticket? You know, you're enabling subscribers that buy your food and pay your rent so you don't have to get a real job. I suspect you're really doing this to amp up your watch time, because you have just lost your recent sugar daddy, BB.
As somebody who is a continual subject of so many reaction channels.
You're only a subject of so many reaction channels because you put your life out there 24/7. You can't help it because
I'm an attention whore.
Basically people who sit there and criticize every detail of my life.
Not true. We have been watching several reaction channels like Charlie Gold, Kicking Geese, and One Vlog Away, to name a few. And though they do get upset with your constant lies, they have never wished you ill will.
So they can give their opinion, so I'm going to give my opinion. This video is not served to bash anybody that I talk about in this video. It's just giving my thoughts and views. Like I said, as somebody who is a subject to a lot of this criticism, and I feel like the criticism is hypocritical. In a lot of ways, and that's mostly what I'm going to be talking about. Also, that it's mean-spirited, and its intention is not to provide criticism, because once you start insulting people, it's not valid criticism anymore. And that's, you know, always been my issue with some of these reaction channels. And there are some parody channels I get a heck of a laugh out of.
Do you mean like Stacy? Unfortunately, they took down all their videos and are no longer doing any parody cartoons about Chantel. However, when this channel was active, her cartoons were hella funny. To name just a few, there was Goodbye to a Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty tastes makeup and stalks men. A Foodie Beauty and the Pie. Foodie Beauty, TMI of terror, my 80-year-old lover.
And I'm even up in those comments like, oh my god, your videos about me are funny, whatever. But then there's like, so Charlie Gold is who I'm talking about today. And what sparked that was that, I mean, I never talk about these people in my videos, hardly ever. Ever. I maybe did once or twice. And I've privatized those videos, you know, because I'm not into drama. This is not a drama video. This is an opinion.
I'm an attention whore.
And I'm not going to be bashing anybody in it. But, so, and I know people who just don't like me for whatever reason are just not going to listen, and that's totally fine. I don't really care, honestly. But, Charlie Gold is, let's break this down, okay? She's a YouTuber who has double my subscribers, 122,000 subscribers. That's fine. Some people think I'm just jealous.
You are, but not for the reasons you want us to believe.
I'm not jealous of somebody having more subscribers than me, especially not since the only reason they have so many subscribers is because they talk about me and Amberlynn.
Charlie has other content on her channel, other than her reactions to you and ALR. Charlie gives her subscribers what they want, and quite honestly, a very large number of people can't stomach watching you unless it is through reaction channels such as Charlie Gold's.
Or that they are on this weight loss journey. So, that's the thing. This person criticizes Amberlynn and I in all her videos, mostly Amberlynn, because people like to use Amberlynn as a beating post on YouTube, and let's just face it, that's just what it is.
That's not it, and you know it. Like you, ALR says one thing and then does another. You both are a fucking train wreck. And you use this bullshit for the money.
No matter what she's done in the past, she's still a person and people like to use her as a beating post. So, but I'll be in the videos once in a while. One video in particular, she made fun of my tent size underwear.
Well, Chantel, if you don't want someone making fun of your tent size panties, don't air them out on YouTube. Man, the last time I saw a tent that size was at Play It Again Sports.
So I'm 387 pounds, okay? She was bigger than me at one point. I'm pretty sure she was bigger than me. And recently, what sparked these feelings is that a video went around, and it has her mugshot, which is from 2019, of her. And I don't really give a shit if she's been arrested. I don't care.
You make Charlie sound like a thug, when in fact she did the right thing and turned herself in. I got mad respect for someone who does the right thing.
Oh, that's none of my business. What I was interested in is her weight on the mugshot. And it was like 310 pounds or something like that. I've seen people say, well, at least she's still 70 pounds lighter than you. It doesn't matter. She's still morbidly obese.
£70 is still £70.
And she's been bigger than me, which means she is struggling still. She's not thin. She's not a epitome of health.
Says a person who has a video up stating they have to be an inpatient to get the weight loss you so desperately need, so you don't die because she can't follow doctor's orders, or do it on her own like Charlie.
Still somebody who struggles with weight issues. And for her to comment on the size of my underwear, or to fat shame me, or Amberlynn, is just ridiculous. And that's always been what I had an issue with. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like an alcoholic coming on here and shaming someone else for having an addiction, which there is a reaction channel who is an addict who has the nerve to talk about someone else's addictions. It's just like, do 122,000 people not see that?
What they don't see is Charlie shoving shit down her gullet in large quantities, burping and farting in one video, and then cry because they aren't losing weight, and need help in the next.
I think they do, but I think that people love when people are hating on other people in videos.
Bullshit.
They love that. It's videos like that always get the most views. People who like to see the tea, and it's just like, that's at the expense of someone else, you know? And it's just like, when I saw that, and apparently this person has created a challenge for Amberlynn, okay? Charlie's created a challenge for Amberlynn, a weight loss challenge, but she hasn't really lost any weight.
Well, folks, in our original video when we got to this point we decided to cut the reaction short. Reason being the rest of the video was just Chantel's typical bullshit making excuses for her, and ALR. You know, it's hard, mobility is difficult, and our favorite one, obese people shouldn't fat shame because they are fat too. But after watching Chantel's original video, there was just some shit I needed to get off my chest, so please bear with us, we only go a little bit further into her video.
And the amount, like in months, or hasn't done a weight loss update in so long, that it's like, where do you come off criticizing Amber Lynn or making a challenge for her when you yourself are still struggling with your weight loss journey?
Always deflecting, throwing it back on the other person, or throwing around the word fat shaming. This whole video you did was supposed to really be about you, because of the comment made about your tent-size panties. Why do you bring ALR into the discussion? Let ALR address any issues she may have with whomever is reacting to her.
You know what I mean? I'm not shaming her if she hasn't lost any weight. You don't see me making a channel criticizing someone's weight loss journey. Because I'm struggling myself. I would never have the testicles. I would never have the balls to do that to someone else. Never.
I have to call bullshit here, because you always have something to say about somebody. When you fail at something, or don't follow through, you always make excuses, and try to bring others into the conversation. For instance, when you binge, you just arbitrarily assume that everybody binges, or has had issues with binging. You do that so it justifies your disorder and what you are going through. No, Chantel, not everybody is like you.
Not in a million years. So, I really don't understand that. I really don't. And yeah, I'm happy that she's getting some exposure as a person. Like, people are starting to criticize her, because you know what? The funny thing is about these channels is that they can give their opinion and criticize all day long other people, but the minute they get it back, they go off. They completely go off. There's receipts of that circulating around. I'll let you search it yourself. I'm not going to post that kind of stuff on here. Like I said, this is not a drama video. It's not meant to cause drama.
I'm an attention whore.
It's just my opinion on everything, because like I said, I'm the subject of this. So
if you were the subject of this, then why the hell did you bring ALR into it? See, Chantel, you can never stay focused. You said this was about you, but yet you bring ALR into the mix. As far as the reaction channels go, criticism is part of what they do. There is going to be good and bad criticism. Your problem is you don't like criticism at all. Everybody has to give you ass pats and stroke your ego.
I feel like I have a right to, and I just, to me, it's you're being a hypocrite by doing that. I don't get it. Like, making fun of my tent size underwear. Like, that's, like I said, like, people who insult others, they're already beneath you, so there's not even any point in addressing them. Like, there's people who will make fun of my arm flab or how I look, and you know what? I'm not even going to comment on that, because I've realized long ago that people who make fun of your looks are just the lowest anyway. That's the lowest form.
You better tread softly here, Chantel. You have said some pretty damning racial things about Charlie Gold. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, just do a search on YouTube, you'll find them.
That you could, of insult that you could ever do. It's just like, whatever, you know? But, it's just like this thing with these critics being obese themselves. And just because you're not as obese as somebody else, or just because you have more mobility than somebody else, doesn't give you the right. People were on my ass when I made that video about Amber Lynn, criticizing her for being immobile in the scooter.
Wait a minute, why would you shame ALR for mobility issues, when you have mobility issues yourself? That makes no sense considering what you just got done saying earlier.
You know what I mean? I'm not shaming her if she hasn't lost any weight. You don't see me making a channel criticizing someone's weight loss journey. Because I'm struggling myself. I would never have the testicles. I would never have the balls to do that to someone else. Never. Not in a million years. Which I've apologized to her many times.
Now I understand. As long as you apologize, really apologize after making the comment, that wipes the slate clean with that hurtful jab, but you got to apologize immediately after making it. Do you see how screwed up that sounds? That would be like me telling you, when God was passing out heads you thought he said beds, so you said, make mine soft.
But now that Charlie or somebody else will criticize me, not even just Charlie, but anybody who criticizes me for, being almost immobile, who's overweight as well, but they're allowed to do that, but I wasn't. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's very hypocritical. It's just very like one-sided.
So at this point of the video we're gonna go ahead and cut it short here, because honestly I can't take any more, and I did get off my chest what I wanted to get off of my chest. With that said, I'm sure Chantel will someday make great strides with her health, but only when she admits her addiction, and follows through with it, and that addiction is,
I can't stop eating.
I'd like to leave you all with a famous quote.
Grub time.
Thank you all for watching our video. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to get notifications of new videos. Take care, and we will see you all in the next video.